Hello. Why it feels like I'm gonna just make this smaller here so I can see stuff correctly. Alright, my TikToker friends. And Javascript together. Image refined base gender, no, that's not the case. Why should be like I think there is like some edit. Sub only chat. Well, I don't have only one subscriber, that would be bad. Alright. Alright, let's wait for everyone to join. Let's see who will join today. I'm totally late today. Totally late. But yeah, what's life without being late, huh? Nice, let's see who will join. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the things that I already promised to share, which is one like of the projects where I created like a simple framework. I'm going to show you that and let's see how it goes. Yeah. So let's go. Oh, nice. Hello. So yeah, I'm preparing already Kick chat and also Twitch chat, so I can just see everything correctly. And let's wait for TikTok. Probably people will join from there as well. Nice. How can I add moderators on TikTok? That would be nice if I have like a way to add moderators. Would be really cool. I think it should be like a command for it. I think for Twitch it's like /mod or something like that, but I don't know everywhere else how it is. Yep. I'm waiting actually for some of you to join to show them like some of the tricks. Because I promised actually that I would create a repo and I will call it crazy framework or something like that. I will call it jQuery on dope. This is a good name, and probably I wouldn't call it jQuery on dope, just for what's a good name for a good library. I'll wait for the chat to suggest that. Oh, okay. So basically I see that you guys joining, but I cannot see the whole. Well, yeah, someone asked the name for what. So basically last few days I did like very small projects where I actually worked on a small library where I can inject some stuff. So for example, if I want something to be a model, it's just vanilla JS, by the way, and it uses also Tailwind. So this is one of the things that I really like to use. And also I have something called to be tooltip. This is what I use mostly, where you will have like a lot of styles, and it will create a tooltip for you. Just if you want to do this, you make a div and you add that class of to be tooltip in it, and therefore it will detect that, which is really cool. All right, let's wait for more people to join and then we start calling this stuff their correct names. Hello. What you use for the icons, I I think it's called terminal icons, just that. You can search that on GitHub and you will find it out there. Yeah, it's really helpful. It helps a lot. But yeah, I just remembered that this is actually not a Git repo. Ooh. Okay, let me create a Git repo for it. Just call it app on dope or something like that. Selectors on dope. This is a made up framework made by me and the chat. Nice. Are you employed? Yeah, for sure. For sure I am employed. Hey Morgan, join in. Nice. Back on grind, are we? Yeah, we are back. Yeah, I'm trying to set up like because one of the people actually asked me to do this. I will add everything first. Is there something here? Warning and work copy LF will be replaced. Well, that's normal. And then I'll just do everything else. Yeah, nice. So I pushed some of this code to GitHub so people actually can do some PRs on this. Yeah. Do you know SQL? Yeah, I do. Is this what is this? Python? No, it's not Python. We are not gonna talk a lot about Python today. Yeah, I like the fact that people just come in the chat and say, hey, I need help. With what? Should I smuggle something for you, or just give me a question? Why not SvelteKit? Well, I mean, we are learning. Maybe in the next few days we will do that. Blizna, I think you are the first time in chat. So what we do here is just we pick some of the problems that we want to solve every day, like small apps or whatever. And then we'll go step by step and we try to solve them. And that's it. Maybe someday we'll just try to learn something. And then we go from there, right? Some guy said, hey, can you hack my teacher? I have an exam tomorrow. Hey, Genix. I think a lot of FaceTimers in the chat. Well, I agree with you about React to SvelteKit. But can I ask you, maybe, is there people working professionally with Svelte? I'm not sure. I know that there is companies doing that, but is it that famous? Is it that too many people are working with it? Maybe you can answer me on that. Yeah. By the way, guys, yeah, you can follow. We are having these live streams actually every day, and we are doing them just for the fun. We are learning together and trying our best to kind of like make a good progress whenever it comes to building stuff, or maybe learning or reading even articles online. Today I did something cool though, which is that I have, for example, the possibility now to show the screen on the chat, which is there. You see, it's on top. It's not that clear though, but this is my GitHub. So what I added here is yeah, some injections of flow bytes, stuff like that. So here I have like a model that I created that whenever you call open model or to be model, it will just integrate some SFG, and then for closing the tag and stuff like that. And also it will integrate some classes to make your model actually there. And this is kind of like a mini framework. I learned this from jQuery basically. I'll show it on Twitch as well because I didn't show the whole thing. So yeah, this is whatever you see on top is basically the library that I created. I called it just today. I was about to call it jQuery on dope because jQuery doesn't let you do this stuff. For example, for me, I have a possibility that you can have a select box like just like this. Basically, you add a div and you add no options inside it basically, but you call these functions later, and it will serve you as a JavaScript function plus as a JavaScript class. So it will just get some selectors. For example, you say to be select box, and then it will append some options, and I think the options are somewhere in here. Yeah, so it will have an option or options container for you, and it will just do the work for you here, which is really cool because I think this is really nice, and I created it just to use it in my daily routine for fun, and I decided to share it, and I will maintain it and maybe make it really big. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's not talk about that anymore. It's really something that I worked on for long, and I really hate it right now. Okay, so let's read what Blizna said after I asked him the questions. So Blizna is actually using SvelteKit, and he said, I actually switched to SvelteKit in my company, and customers love it because the speed of dev. Well, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, if you are good with it, then why not? What about state management? How does it work with Svelte? What's going on with PowerShell? Man, PowerShell is my kind of terminal as well for working. So I have nvim installed on Windows, and I also can clear this, and and I do call WSL, and I usually call tmux on WSL and just continue there. I think WSL is really amazing. Oh, it takes too much to do that, and I have actually I have fish configuration. Fish is actually terminal also. So let me do exec fish. I think it will call the same on top. Yeah. Anyway, now we can call tmux. Yeah, there's no resurrection for tmux. I don't know what is with this resurrection part. I think I have a problem with some of the files that I'm working on, or some configuration that I did. This is dev, and then I will call nvim here. Yeah, and that's it. Then it will work nicely. You see a parsing error on top. That's because we need, I think, to npx some ESLint, I think. Is it npx init or something like that? I'm not sure. Yeah, why not? Couldn't find the ESLint config. You need to create it. I think npm ESLint latest will create that. No, I don't know even how to do it. I forgot. But anyway, I think we can just do it later. Yeah, now we still have that parsing error following us wherever we go. Hello, Savannah. I mean, ask your questions, guys. Even though that I don't reply, I always go back to the chat because I have it on the side. I need to switch screens sometimes. Okay, so do you record these lives? Actually, they are on YouTube as well, so you can search me there, or you can go to Async and Stack on Kick or Twitch, basically. And yeah, don't forget to follow, because basically there I have everyday like live streams, and you can attend them. Why should you watch the recording? Okay, so we go back to Blizna. Svelte 5 introduces runes, which makes the state management super easy and powerful. Well, look at that. Two-way fully reactive bindings, even for child to root, are just like 6 lines of code. Wow, okay. Okay. I saw someone actually working with Svelte, but I see React right now as a really good thing to do, as I'm working with React in both jobs. And maybe in the future I will go and do that. But yeah, thank you a lot for sharing your insights, because this is interesting. Maybe I'll work on something small. And also because SvelteKit apps are built at runtime into pure Vanilla.js, this be for sure. Anything that builds into Vanilla.js will be as fast as you can. The thing is that I hated Webpack for that. I think Webpack was my nightmare, because it transpiles and usually it doesn't use the latest ECMAScript, even though if you have a good ESLint file, sometimes it ignores some of the plugins. But then Vite came, and Vite is really amazing. But modular Vite with the type model in the package.json that has like a very good readouts on ESLint and stuff, and then you can use Prettier and ESLint at the same time, and everything will become very powerful. Yeah, Laravel was a pain also with Webpack. Yeah, some guy asked, are you for hire? He will pay good. I hopefully hope that this is not maybe another project for draining some crypto or something like that. You don't know how much people come to me in Telegram, especially on Telegram. I don't know how they found me and how do they know me. They come to me asking, hey, can you code for some drainers for us? And these drainers basically are kind of like certain files that you run on a website, so it just takes your everything that you have on crypto open. Basically, if you have a wallet open in your extension, then you can steal it. I don't do that for sure. It's just a bad thing to do. Hey, Eric Collins, welcome back. I think, yeah, this is a very good question that everybody asks every day. Is this NeoVim? Yes, it is NeoVim. And lazy NVim, basically. It has all the lazy configuration attached to it. Yeah. So today we are not working in anything specific. I am just destroyed, honestly. A very hard day today. So I want just to answer some QA questions and maybe share with you some of the things that I'm gonna do in the upcoming days. Yeah, so this code actually is very interesting. Yeah. So if you want to actually help out on this, I have this one that I'm showing on top, which is my GitHub. You can go to find me on GitHub as well. This is my profile. I'm Skohi, or you can find it by this link on top. Oh, okay, you cannot see the link? I think, yeah. So this is me. What I do basically is sometimes that I open like something to just like train on certain stuff. So here I'm training on GraphQL. How can I, for example, query some repos? So I will query mine, and as you see, as I'm typing, it queries. Even before I finish, it queried me. Yeah, which is really cool. I do some stuff like these, like some apps online. Let me see if I do my name, see what are the 5 repositories that are available. Yeah, so these are descriptions. Students test to work on. Is this public? All right, I didn't know. Oh, no, because I'm using my own. This is like very bad. So now you can see even my hidden private stuff. So yeah, I'm working on privately on a remote employee goals planner, an employee planner for goals both for employees and employers. Stream based, this is public. Selectors on the op. So this is what I created last. I called it this is a framework made by me and the chat. Not a framework, but something stupid like as you see. I'll just take off my screen from the app. As you see on my screen, I have like a div, and I want it to be an FIQ div, for example. This FIQ div takes an array of data, whatever array you give it. So for example, here it takes title and HTML content. It will make a concept of app, and then move forward and actually makes the app very very nice. And I don't know what I'm using here. Yeah, so for example, this is bad. I shouldn't use 18 pixels like this in Tailwind, but I should have actually did the XL, I think, or 2XL for that. Anyway, it does like some for eaches, some stuff here, like that, add event listeners, do this, do that, with normal styling, and it turns out to prepare for you like an FIQ kind of div, right? That you don't have to do anything, not code anything, just make an empty div with a to be FIQ class. Here also you have to be select box. This is one of the things that I worked on also heavily, and I was trying actually to make it really cool. This one I think is nulled. It doesn't use, oh okay, it does use Tailwind as well. Yeah, I have one that uses, for example, the tooltip here uses Tailwind, and here doesn't, just for it to be working fine, right? without Tailwind if you want it to be loading like with vanilla JS. I'm just trying. Yeah, sometimes getting used to how JavaScript works. And yeah, the static pixel values are just me trying to kind of like put static ones if you need them. If not, you can push them in the args, I think, array. Yeah, as you see here, tooltip classes, I put it on top. And here I'm just putting these because I know that some guys will come here. As you see, I take the direction from the data. Okay. So I have this, I integrated this part. ZZ for middle screen. So as you see, the parent element will get tooltip.parent element, and then it will always look at your data set. So if you put dataset.direction or dataset-direction up, then the tooltip will be up. Dataset width, otherwise static, because you should give static because you don't know how people will do that. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work for me, and because I was injecting CSS flow byte on top. I don't know why it didn't work, but for some reason this is like the starter part, and why I shared this with you today, because I want everybody in the chat to work on it, because I had chat requests before telling me, hey, can you please share with us something that we all work together on. Especially there's a user or a follower named BOH. He was always here, but today he's not. But yeah, he's the one that asked, hey, can you put this on GitHub so I can work with you? So why not? Also you can do it, please, if you want. Also Juan, also everybody in the chat. Okay, let me go back a bit to read more. I see you using Tailwind. Good choice. Ever used Tailwind UI? Yeah, I did Tailwind UI, but I'm not really a fan of it. Is it that Tailwind UI it comes up with ready components like ChatCN? Maybe I'm wrong, because I think Tailwind UI is just that. I see. So yeah, for sure, people will ask for Forex stuff. I very much recommend to check out the interactive tutorial on svelte.dev. Yeah, please, no, I will 100% do it. Maybe tomorrow we can go for Svelte and learn some of the basics. I don't write codes for trading, sorry. I have like wrote some of the stuff, but nah, not really. I have a question on Bitcoin. Is technology only good for what? Your question is not complete. Yeah, I studied the whole time Java, and now I find JavaScript so hard. Well, I don't know. I mean, Java is hardly very typed language. If you go to JavaScript, you will really enjoy it much. I think how can it be? Or maybe you're not processing the fact that it's easy. So you're not like you're saying like, this is an easy way. Maybe I shouldn't go this path. Are you using WSL? Yes. It's relative to parent. If you add something on top, the UI, it kind of like doesn't see the parent. Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking here about the line 50? Which line are you talking about? Only good for finance was my question about Bitcoin. Can you reformulate your question? Maybe write the whole question. Yeah. Okay, so yesterday, what did we do yesterday? Yesterday we did some challenges. We continued on this one. Let me actually push it because I think I didn't. Pushing extra challenge. Yeah, nice. So we did this splitted thingy, splitted text. Yeah, so we take a text and we see how many times the words are repeated, kind of. Yeah, that's what I did. So we solved it with this 2 lines, basically, saying that the splitted string needs to be replaced. We replace all the dots. Yeah, shouldn't be like this, actually. Shouldn't be like this. Should be like this, because yeah, the chat didn't understand this one, so I had to do it the other way. Because imagine if this is not a dot, this is like a comma, then I need to replace comma, dot, and then it will be too much, right? So here you do it with regex, it will be always good. Blackstan saying, why using vanilla JavaScript and not the library? Well, I use a library for sure for certain projects, like yesterday one we used React. Only good for finance. I don't know. Will you be my Python? Will you do Python sometimes? Fabian, I actually would like to do that. I honestly would love to do me some Python, but right now I don't feel like the urge for it, but maybe if that would be always asked, I will learn it for you guys. Because I honestly don't know much about Python. I know the basics. Yeah. When I hear about blockchain technology, it's usually applied to finance applications. Yeah. So blockchain, it's a really big topic. I think not for a day in the chat or whatever. Some guy asked on Kick, and welcome to the squad, mate, said, why don't you use semicolons in GS? That's really a cool question, because I really hate semicolons. And oh, I don't have a prettier file here. I should have. Yeah, here's my prettier file. So usually I do semi-false and single quote false and print width 100. I can use other stuff also, like I think there is like a lot of stuff like parentheses before functions and stuff like that, or maybe I don't know. I usually have like some examples. Let me go to yeah, I think I have in my white noise app, I have the one pretty file that I always work with. I work with two more, or actually one. Okay, the tab width that I didn't. Oh, bracket spacing. Yeah. So these are the four that I use. Other than that, you can just empty these, and still it will work. It will actually work really good. Yeah. So it depends on whatever you need. Yeah. So let's undo that. Did we do something that we need to push? Yeah. We did the header part yesterday, and we did this kind of thingy. So adding a new header. You see, if I push my stuff, I would be the best contributor of the year on GitHub. So let's go back to learning and what else? Training. And then we go to the challenges and maybe work on some challenges today. I don't know. Let me see. I stream usually around 10 p.m. CET, Central European Time. So today I actually started very late at 11:30 because I was working actually until 11. So I started really late. My eyes right now are super burning, but yeah, for the sake of it, I just want to get used to streaming every day, and I want to do it for the chat. So yeah, please follow. Also, if you follow, I'll give you out. If you give me out a DM or just message me, I will send you a Discord. You will get always notifications there. Yeah, Sneedword said you do get syntax errors if you don't use semicolons and call functions. Not really. You don't in JavaScript, and especially the ECMAScript stuff, the new stuff since 2016, and even before. You don't really get any problems. Yeah. Not an app dev, but this looks incredibly inefficient. Yeah, these are challenges, and they're efficient actually. Efficient for people who wants to learn. Why? Yeah. Alright, mate. Tomorrow let's check a some Svelte. Alright. Tomorrow I'll try to do this earlier at around, I don't know, 10 p.m. Yeah, that's not early for some people, but for me at least. How are you able to stream with your laptop? We use like TikTok live stream studio, and it's really nice. And I'm on PC. Yeah. How do you learn React? Also, what program are you using? So you can ask that question. So I'm using actually NeoVim to code, and also I'm using WSL for the terminal. I'm using some plugins that I prepared myself and some that I got. You can also go to my GitHub. I think I have a configurational file for that. Let me just share with you guys. I think I have it here. Profile, and then repos, yeah, many of them setup. You will find out some Lua files. Also, I have even extra stuff for everybody who mentioned PowerShell. I actually threw it here. This is my PowerShell configuration. It's a really powerful one. It has history stuff, and you can just copy paste it and it will work for you. Yeah. What else? I have Tmax config as well that I worked on. Yeah, I work on this config especially for people who uses keyboards like this one, like the double keyboard, like ergonomical keyboards. So if you use something like this, this would be really good for you. Or if you built your own keyboard, also this would be very good for you. So here you see some plugins like Tmax Navigator, Resurrect for getting back some stuff. And yeah, what is this? TokyoNight. Yeah, TokyoNight has a theme. And yeah, some panes. How can I switch between these? Also with Control B. You can do Control A if you are Mac. It would be actually easier maybe if you are using to the command. But here I use Control B for, or the normal Control B for Windows. Here I split with V, I split with H. Yeah, and I actually don't use splitting too much. I kind of like configured also my NeoVim to be cool, right? So if I do like space S and then V, yeah, then I have split it. I'll show you. How can I do that? Let me just make this with the mouse maybe better. Yeah, I actually can do splitting horizontally. Yeah, so here you see that I splitted it into two, and then you can do space SX for that and save again. Nice. So that's really cool. Oh, I didn't take off the GitHub, so I'll show you again how can I split this. SH, and then it will be split it up and down. Yeah, and then SX for actually taking it off. Yeah, nice. I mean, it's just, it depends on what you want to do as a setup yourself. Yeah. All right. What's a good way of getting into Tmax in WSL? Yeah, just copy some configuration from someone, learn how they did it, and then extend. That way it's always the best for me. I don't create stuff from scratch. I just take whatever and build on it, right? What are the languages do you main? I main actually JavaScript, right? And JavaScript is my main. I don't do anything more. I learned a bit of Python, I learned a bit of Java, but I use only JavaScript. Yeah, that's it. I have some tea here. Yeah. So to answer a new king question, how did you learn React? I learned it by doing, kind of. We do kind of like build apps here as well. One of them that I just showed, this one that we built. Oh, maybe it's a good idea actually now to show you the app. Let me just cd it here, not on training but white noise. I will open mvim here, and as you see, this is where I will run the app, and this is where I will call it. So Control BN, Control BN, Control BN. That's how I switch. So here, if I do npm run dev, this is kind of like an app for white noises. And now finally we get to see the app, and I'm really excited to show you that. All right, it will be really bad right now because the UI is not that good. So let me show you. It's kind of like you have a break timer, reset timer. So if I start here, it will start counting, and this is all actually funny React hooks and nothing more. So if I click break, this will actually stop or wait for you to switch tab. Then if you click pause, it will for sure stop on the timer where you are. If you click break, reset it, then you reset this one and then go start again. The good part here, I can show you this. If I just take off my mic and show you the voices and how they are. So you will have a fire. Let me just get this like very small. So a fire noise like this. Also you will have a fan, coffee. This is one of the best actually. You hear people in a coffee in the background. And also there's a possibility that you add your own. This is an iframe on the bottom that I added. Whenever you add like more stuff, it will just show you the error. And I worked on this error myself as well. Then if you get back, you can also put your own file kind of noises and stuff. But all of this right now is just testing, like seeing how things will work together, because I wanted to work also on the possibility to mix some noises. So now if you do coffee plus fire plus rain, you can hear everything together. Yeah, which is really cool. Nice. I mean, that's it. That's the app. Yeah, as easy as that. And for people who are on Kick, I think they are not seeing anything. But yeah, now they will be able to see, because I have to always to switch my screen to them to see that they are actually catching up. So this is the app, this is how it looks, and it's really cool. Yeah, for now at least. I'm building it, I'm still doing it, and let's see how it goes. Good. Let's see also what you guys are talking about. So on Kick, the guy asked thoughts on TypeScript. I mean, TypeScript starts when JavaScript stops, and that's what I always say about it. Because kind of like JavaScript is hardly easy to bypass for certain variables and values and stuff like that. So what I would say always is just like use TypeScript for hard typing, so you get used to know how JavaScript works. For example, you don't know the type of objects, their prototypal functions, what they bring to the table, how do you use their API functions like .every, .sum, .map, .filter, .whatever. And all of these actually with TypeScript, they become really better, because everything that you use, it asks you for certain kind of like arguments, and these arguments also have some types. And then you go to React, and then you have to go through, I don't know, like props, and these props also you need to know how React nodes works and stuff like that. Joss, what do you mean by that? Okay, there is a conversation going on. All right. Let me read the whole conversation. All right, I'm learning Python. Nice, Jacob. What is your opinion on the rise in hysteria of the AI will easily replace developers? I mean, Korkama that's a nice name. I think I cannot say that JavaScript will replace AI will replace anything. It actually makes you speed up your work, unless you are very like dependent on it, and that's why I don't like this new stuff that is out there, like Code AI and stuff like that. I hate that, to use it on a daily basis, and as you see on my projects, I don't do that. But yeah, they help you a lot. So many anonymous functions, my eyes. Yeah, that was bad. AI is a tool for developers to make the work. Yeah, same as Blizna said. Yeah, until it would be somewhere else replaces even basic developers. Correct. Yeah, that's what I mostly heard from experienced developers. Correct. Then we are all on the same line or same page. You just need someone to understand the code. Now I understand you. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you also be so dependent on AI, it will replace you, because basically that's what happens with now juniors. They use it a lot. No, you just need someone to understand the code. You know where I used actually AI? I'll show you in this app. I have a helper util function. This is where I use it in line 19. A regex. That's it. I mean, why should you need more? Like, you cannot do a try catch function with, I don't know, like throw in some error. This is one of the best things that I do, actually, throw in error. I like that. Here, for example, the cover time part, I did it myself. I was testing actually how can I cover up some seconds, whatever. how can I actually show it. And as you see here, to the two string functions, I knew later that I can get rid of that, but I kept it. See here, for example, this one, yeah, to import sound assets, to use it in the main or app.tsx, I think. Yeah, here to get some blobs. This was helpful. This is me returning like an empty array. ChatGPT won't do that, but I did. So yeah, we have an error here. I don't know. Model is declared but never used for sure. Can we disable that with the ESLint? I think ESLint should be here, right? No, actually, it doesn't work like it should be. Aha, okay, so this is one should be here for sure, but I don't know. Wherever. So yeah, any more questions, guys? Oops, I think I closed kick and people there are chatting. Let me just open up again. Thoughts on TypeScript. I mean, TypeScript is just TypeScript. As I said, JavaScript ends, starts TypeScript again. It's like people are more interested in other takes than research in it at all. Yeah, correct, Joss. I mean, you are on point in here. If someone can't learn code without someone else's help, I doubt they'll make it as a developer. I mean, yeah, here it depends. It depends on their take on how they learn. If they learn like, yeah, I will go learn something from ChatGPT, then I will put it aside and then learn from that and know exactly what ChatGPT did, then you will be super powerful, super powerful. But then if you just take and use, copy paste, we all started with Stack Overflow like that. Aren't we? Aren't we all guilty? Yeah. Teach them to walk and how to read documentation. Yeah, makes sense. Here and there, you need always to depend on something. So for example, if I want actually something to be fast, I will use AI, maybe. But just for certain functions, like these anonymous functions that I create. I want to learn how to build apps. Which language is good for building? Start with Google and YouTube and Python. Python as a language, I think. Python will always help you out because, and agree guys if you agree or disagree, right? I think if you just learn Python, you will be able to use like prototyper functions for JavaScript. Like for example, to make a sum function, we need to reduce kind of in JavaScript, or maybe a for each for loop with the sum value. But for Python, it's just hey array.sum, let's go. And that makes life easier because it will make it like a game for certain users, right? But then if you learn it good and then start scraping, start learning things about the web, you will be really powerful, very powerful at it. Yeah. All right. Yesterday we did actually the header, which I'm really not liking right now. It looks a bit bad. Well, maybe there's something that I did, like some mistake that I did here. It looks like the MX auto thingy. Maybe this should have been a flex. Flex and then item. Flex row maybe. I don't know. That's why it did. I'll show you guys the header and tell me what is a mistake. I think there is here. Look how it is. It's showing some problems and I don't know why. So basically if I just run the app again. Yeah, do you guys see the app? I think so, yeah. So here on the top, I feel like it's not taken the container MX flex items. I think flex row, unless you do flex call, right? I'm not sure. Should it be like this? MX auto, and then should I mention flex call? I'm not sure. I'll just take off the app so you can see the code. I'm not sure actually, but now still it's not working as intended. Yeah, I feel too tired to actually check this now, but I think somewhere in my header it's not taken the correct class. Yeah, it should be flex call, item center, justify between. I mean, doesn't seem for me any mistake there. But anyway, we will leave it for another day. Yeah, the issue was the header. I will show you. The header of the app was kind of like not taking the correct classes. So this is a max auto container, a max auto, and the container is going only up. Oh, wait a second, maybe because the nav bar should be in the container. Did I make that mistake? Did I really? Through the nav bar outside. Let me then take everything. I will take this and then do 30J. I will delete it. I think if I just go here and paste it, it should work fine, right? Yep. Yeah, I just put it wrongly. So what I needed is just to put them inside the container. All right, cool. And if you're wondering about what I did, I'll show you. App here. So I had it like this. This was outside, and then I just returned it. Right, returned it inside this nav part until the button. And I don't like the next button because this one was oops, what? I'll just surround this by like that, and then I'll just go like this, GB. This should work. Yeah, so yeah, right now it should look fine. It should look pretty cool for now, at least. I'll show you how it looks. Yeah, so yeah, I have the logout button, I have a sign in that it works, and then when I open that, you cannot see my other screen that opens like whatever you want to sign in. Right now I signed in. It will just refresh and it will take me to the app. Nice. Yeah, cool. I mean, the header looks nice. Let me see. I mean, guys, what I want you actually to tell me is that I want actually to get feature ideas for this application, because I think that with time I want actually this to go open source kind of, and everybody works on it. And my good reason for it is just that I want everybody to have it for free. Nobody has to work on it. Learn one language enough, the rest will be easy to learn since it's mostly syntax difference. Yeah, it's called syntactic sugar. Basically everything is sugar on top of each other. It's all the same thing, but everybody call it a different name. So concepts will be always the same. And we were talked about this a few days ago about OOP, like object-oriented programming, and how everything is an object in JavaScript, and the this keyword and all of that. So start from zero and go on. I didn't play with Tailwind before yet, but I'm going there someday soon. Where did you get your Indian accent? Do you think so? Do you think I have an Indian accent? I don't think so. Nice. What's the issue? Yeah, rubber duck debugging fuck the word. Yeah, that's correct. All right, not so many people. I think because we are late today. Not so many as always. We had once like 100 people watching, which is really cool. Both the same one. For me, for the win. Or the other. Both works. Yeah. I think actually TikTok has some guidelines for saying bad words. I mean, yeah. If you say them twice, you will just be having one viewer all day. Happened to me once. Yeah. Cool. Not so many people, but I like that. We are just discussing, we're having fun. Where is the others? Yeah. Oh, Jacob said, I'm learning Python. That's really cool. I mean, what's the hype with Python? Why Python is so popular? Besides it's easy. Let's think about it. Let's know why. I think also because of its maintainability, kind of. It's all well maintained. Also, it started so much later after JavaScript, but it has like very much libraries and also machine learning stuff and data science stuff, and man, that's crazy. And also it has its own framework, right? Django is a Python framework. I'm not really sure. One sec. Django is a Python web framework. For perfectionist with deadline. Django is a free open source Python based web framework. Let me see some syntax for that. I actually don't know. Let me show you also so you can follow with me. Yeah. So yeah, I'm seeing that get started with Django, documentation. Oof, what a kind of a doc. Let's see a tutorial for how to do stuff. Build your app. Python M for what? For prefix, Django version. Okay, so that's just start project, my site, Django tutorial. Django admin. Don't tell me this is gonna throw a CMS at you or something. Wow, okay. URLs, settings, init. Okay, URL dispatcher. This will work as a router, I suppose. Yeah, table of content. Okay, my site.urls. Alright. Okay. Where's the code? Alright. From Django, import HTTP response. Def, this is really cool. Def index request return HTTP response. Wow. Okay, but what if you want kind of like to return HTML or something? Okay, views.index. So basically, I suppose this is the kind of yeah, views.py will be kind of the index file for showing, maybe will work as the index view for us. And then URL patterns will work exactly as a router with a path for certain files. And this is if you go polls, basically you will call this, and then that will include okay. Wow, nice. I mean, look at that. What a mess. I mean, is my screen whenever I share it is really clear or not? Yeah. I think, yeah, it routes based on paths, which is really cool. I think that's what HTML does actually. Whenever you open a file .html, it will just open that route on a file. Yeah. No, that's Python. What I was, but what is on my screen right now? Yes, it's JavaScript, JSX. Why aren't you using React Router? For this app, we are not using React Router at all. I showed you guys some of the stuff that I'm building. Yesterday also we talked about yeah, this 24 boilerplates where I use that. So here what we tried to do on another day was that we create like a client and a server, and we connected them with this kind of package.json. So here we call the server, we make sure that we rimwrap the dist, and we create everything from scratch. We're using Prisma client, types express, types Morgan, types node, concurrently .env express, Morgan node rimref. And then we go to the front. So you create a server, kind of like a stupid one, with two routes like this. And then you go to package.json for React, and you see here that I will show you if it's not clear, kind of like concurrently vite, and then you cd into server, and you run npm run serve, which is really funny, because then what you have to do is just to do the vite config here to actually allow the proxy for port 3000 from the backend, and then roll. And here we have router from, oh, look at that, what is wrong with these all errors? Has any type. Alright, that's not a problem for now. So these are oof, yeah, I need to do npm install, and that's why it's not parsing anything. I didn't do that. Okay, so these are the 10 stack routers working out, and yeah, you only do that here, and you know that you're using 10 stack router with this function here for route that uses create lazy file route. Yeah, nice. I mean, it's just a try of every day creating something new. Nice. So yeah, I'll show you also my ESLint config. Very basic. You can take a look at it. Maybe you can give me some, I don't know, some features to add or something. Is this JavaScript? Yes. Module looks promising. Functionality fixes Python performance issues. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much, honestly, but I agree with you, because I think that you know better. I will try to kind of like search more about Django and know better in the future, so we can maybe start something like small with it. But honestly, I don't want to confuse myself with syntaxes or stuff, because it's a pain. What is the plugin for showing errors in editor? Yeah, for basically that, you can see it here. It's called, I think, let me sync everything. Oh, I need to install something. Actually, this is the one, and mvim lsp config. But let me sync again, update, sync. Yeah, so Lua snip for sure. Lua snip, where is it? Yeah, here you go. This LSP stuff and Lua snip is here. And let me do ZZ for you to see it. Here you go. It's from GitHub Lemonade guy. I actually told him that he has a problem with this on Windows, but he told me, yeah, you just go to my repo and no, you never, whenever you kinda git clone the repo onto PowerShell or whatever, please make sure to use GCC instead of CC for a maker. I told him, but that doesn't work. If you don't have the toolkit for that on Windows, you cannot do it. You need to install Coco or Choco or wherever, and then install all the stuff and hope that it will work for you and build. But yeah, at the end, I on Windows I needed actually, because now I'm on WSL it works, but on Windows I need to do this again. I think I still have it. My yeah, let me show you. I think, how can I see where the issues that I opened? Or maybe oh my gosh, I have so much activity lately. Let me just share with you. Yeah, so this is the activity part. Yeah, here you go. This is the Lua snip via lazy vim stuff. So this was a problem. I cannot create, I have like create process null or something with a make file. So basically I cannot make via GCC. And here it is not running the CC stuff, the CC deps for Lua. And then anyone facing the same issue, this is my configuration, and this is the error. Lua snip. And then 2 weeks ago, I went there and told him, yeah, now I fixed it. This is also on PowerShell, so it works fine. And I told him exactly what I did. I had to install the Ming W32 and run the PowerShell administrator, and then permanently actually give all the stuff from Ming to the machine, to the PowerShell machine, and then close PowerShell and reopen it and try to see if you have a make version. Now you will have it, because now you have CC as GCC or GCC as CC, and then nvim command lazy build lowasnip, and then it will work. But the thing is that you need also to go to lowasnip and maybe make it on the folder. What I got from another guy, said most of the errors building happen in Windows. Why don't we ship a pre-built one for them? I was hoping that this will be good actually, but the guy said, hey, but it's fixed. You just the solution, you just need to call make install cc blah 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 and make sure which is valid in the shell. But this makes no sense actually, because he needs to does an if else for both basically Mac and Windows. He needs to make it either this or that. Yeah. But what can I say? Not everyone is cool. Yeah, I closed it. I actually closed it. I think it was closed by me. Yeah, I completed it just because I feel like the guy's not listening. Yeah, that's my first contribution, I think, and I regret it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Sorry. What is the plug for showing errors? That's what we talked about. Yeah, he's using Vim, and I'm sure it's a plugin. Yes. Yeah, Tom. Hello, mate. Hello, Dido. What's up, mate? You came back. I don't need to, man. Like, that's it for me now. It's done. I don't need really to be asking him to do this or that. If he gave me, I actually asked him. I think I sent him on Discord. I said, "Hey, can I do this myself?" He said no, and then therefore he's rude. But yeah, it's really maybe I will fork this and I will make it myself. Yeah, but it's a pain in the ass because people use it a lot, and I think he has already 99 issues for the same issue. Undefined variable conflict with nvim, so this conflict is 100% because of that. Some guy actually also mentioned it. Make file Windows default. You see here, the same. He will tell him the same always. You cannot see, but let me share my screen. Also here, the problem is the make file Windows defaults. So it's always the same. Yeah. I mean, there is some stuff that are well maintained and there is some of the others that are not. Yeah. Sneed World said on Kick, Django is pretty wide. That's true. Have fun dealing with migration. That's for the Prisma stuff. I can see what you're looking at. Sorry, mate, because sometimes I share the screen and I need to share it on both, but it doesn't get shared. But yeah, thank you, Sneed World, for being there on Kick alone. But yeah, next time I will just make sure to link up the TikTok plus the Kick part. All right, cool. Fork it, just said. Yeah, I will fork it. Hello, Lolowitz. What are you doing today? Today we are doing nothing, honestly. We just checked some of the Svelte stuff, and we decided that tomorrow we'll do Svelte because I'm late and not so many people watching like always. So I'd rather not do something really that matters today because I am already dead. Please do you record vids of these lives. Yeah, I do record some vids of these lives, and I do post them later, so maybe you will end up in one of them. Just said Svelte is awesome. Yeah, let's build some cool stuff. Yeah, we can, why not? Maybe we go back to that white noise app. Maybe we need to introduce some state manager tool, right? Oh, I was there. All right, I need to sleep, man. So what did I change? This header part and the app again. Okay, starting over on state management. All right, I'll push the main. All right, let's do a new branch called develop. And from develop we will do like a state management task, just to be on the clear so we don't fuck up anything. And what should we do? Yeah, I'll just clear, see if I am on the correct branch. That's cool. So do we do Zustand or what should we do? What kind of state management tool should we do together? I post on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, and also TikTok, but TikTok is my main, honestly. Yeah, TikTok is my main. Yeah, I use Redux also at work, but I don't like it too much. They say that Redux Toolkit is the best, but I want to make it even easier for us. Maybe Zustand, right? Zustand or wherever it is. But the thing is that I don't see why should we do Zustand. What can we add? Okay, let's think about it like this. Zustand is like a React state manager. Let's think about it like this. What can we add to the app that makes it cool, right? Let's go like that. And what we can add to the app that makes it cool, but heavily depends on state management tools. That's a good thing. Yeah. All right, let me show you the application. Finally, I can show it. But I stopped it, right? Yeah, that's the app, but not that. Just right now you will see it. Still not complete, but a little bit random, and also for other people on Kick, they can see now. Yeah. All right, nice. So yeah, this is it. I mean, we created these routes yesterday, kind of my logo on top, the logout button. That was the header that I worked on yesterday. Yep, I logged out by mistake though. Okay, break and focus timers work perfectly. This one works perfectly. Right now I'm thinking about adding another feature, even though that the style is like very bad, but I'm planning actually to work on the style the last. Like that's the last. Like we can finish it in 2 hours or so. Yeah. So right now it's just focusing on the main stuff. Yeah. So I'm waiting for you guys to give me like a good feature that I can actually think of. I don't know. Is it that maybe I'm not seeing comments correctly? Oh, I have a Alt0 problem somewhere in one of the apps. Current timing. Yeah, maybe if he moves, maybe if he goes to services or wherever, the timer value will be stopped. But that actually, I think I did it with context. So yeah, if you see, if I click break, that's another kind of like a mini component that shows up. Then if I go back to focus, I will find always this is counting. But that's a good idea actually. Maybe something else like that depends heavily on basically state management tools. I'm listening. All right, let's reset that. Let me just put some university voices. It's really cool. You can even hear it on my mic, I think. That's bad. There is this thunderstorm down. And there is also the water. Water stream is really nice. Plus forest. You cannot hear it? Yeah, sure, you cannot. Now you can, I think. There's a water stream, there's a forest, and there's, for example, thunderstorm. Yeah. Now, I hope now you can hear it though. Make the pause another color. Yeah, I will make it for sure. It's just that I did this and ooh, much louder than voice. Wow. Okay, tester tested my app already. All right, sorry for that. I just stopped it. Yeah. The thing is that it's tricky, like with this kind of stuff. I don't know how to stream properly. Yeah, I will make the pause another color. That's 100%. Let's do that right now. So, pause. Yeah, is playing, pause playing. I think this one, right? Not really. I think pause reset, right? Try the pause or reset. Should be under the timer. Yeah. Start pause. This one. Let me see. Yeah. So I will take off the app from the view, just so I can see it. And then, yeah, it's called start and reset. Maybe I need to look for the reset button. Yeah, so the reset button is here. Yep, and I don't have any classes, which makes sense. We'll just add a class name here. Text slate, maybe 200 or whatever. And same for this one. I don't know what is slate, but I like gray. Yeah, slate is kind of gray. Now you can see it better. The start and reset are really cool. For now, at least, yeah, it's just for the sake of you guys to see the colors. And also, yeah, I will show it on Kick as well. Yeah, so these are the ones that we change right now. So here, these two, and what we're gonna do also, let me reset, is go and actually and change these two. And let's do the same text color for the slate. Nice. It was focus and break, right? Here you go. Class name, go to find that, find that, find that. Sometimes it doesn't work as intended, but find, and then that, and then next, and then here, and then will be same. And also nice. Yeah, looks good for now. Not bad though. The clicks are nice, and this color for green, for sure the background, everything else later will change really to the better. Also here there is text, but the background of the input is really bad. So here you can write input, and then therefore you see this one gets broken. And then when I get this back, it gets back to what it is. Then if I type something bigger than the video ID, which is usually 11 characters, I throw an error. So now I can just return this. So the functionalities of everything work. The matters now is just to bring like a good functionality with the state manager. So when we add the stand or wherever, we can do actually a good kind of implementation for it. Yeah. So we can't even think. We hear that. Okay, make that, and search input. Okay, search input, that would be good actually. Maybe No, I thought that you are talking about the color. Yeah, I will change that. Maybe create more components for redundant code such as button. Maybe create more components for redundant code such as button. Yeah, I mean, these buttons that I have are really bad. I got them from what is it called? ChatCN UI. But you know what? I think I have an idea. What if we put in the app like a whiteboard app, like a whiteboard that someone can sketch with the mouse on? What about that? What do you think? And then therefore we will need a state manager there to actually always keep the state of the whiteboard whenever you come back, and also we store it in the local storage. Could be a really good idea, right? What do you think, guys? Is it a good idea? Mm-hmm. What language is this? This is JavaScript and JSX React. You can use persistence and reducing to save the state instead of local storage. That's cool. That's a really good idea. Where can I get that? What kind of persistence? And is it something with the state manager or okay, Redux. Okay, nice. And Redux to save the state instead of local storage. Yeah, but does it save into sessions? Like if you do have different sessions, does it get saved as well? What do you think about that? I need some inputs. What I learned today is actually not to live stream very late because people will be either sleeping, and I think my live stream is so much dependent on the Germany kind of territory. So what do you think, guys, if we start to stream from now on since 8 p.m.? That would be good, right? Rather than 10 or 1 a.m. like now. Yeah, Dida said, yeah. Okay. Actually, all right. I'll then create now a to-do list, kind of. Yeah, that's what I wanted also to do. Like tester said, state shared between tabs and windows. Yeah, that will be good. So let's do it like this. So I will go into the readme file because that's where I have my my to-do list, and I think we did some of the stuff here, like adjustable volume controls. That is good to store actually. Minimalist design, for now we did that. Try shiny text, that's we will try soon. But yeah, I will do here like place for adding CN basically, or let's do Redux toolkit, right? Redux toolkit, because then we will have the persistence that you guys talked about, and also we will come back and say to add what else? Yeah, add a whiteboard. That's what I thought about, and maybe I'll just copy this into here, and then instead of add, I'll see that and see what in the chat you guys are actually suggesting. Yeah, you can add a Kanban board. That's really cool. Yeah, don't think so. Maybe you need to create and store also session in reducer. I think this time you get me lost, and then you write Redux on the bottom, which is really funny. All right, so Okay, let's, instead of a whiteboard, let's take the idea of Dido and we say here Kanban board, right? Which is really a good idea for now to be added, like really cool. Why it's like that? Because that, right? All right, that we have. And also, what should we do else? Okay, let's take up one another feature and we continue tomorrow. Yeah, the autocomplete. Yeah. Yeah, search buttons for voices. That's really cool. Yeah, Dido has really good stuff. So I will copy this, paste it here. Let's see inside that. Oh, I cannot do that. It's inside Word. Okay. CC. No, I cannot. Alright. Search input for voices. Drag and drop, you mean? Drag and down. Don't think so. Maybe you need to create. Okay. Alright, let's see what other people in the chat said. Yeah. Well, overall, that's cool. I mean, for now, we have really good. Yeah, we have some drag and drop stuff and a lot of features that we can build up already. And for that, let's just add up Redux Toolkit then. Alright. And that's it. So Redux Toolkit tomorrow, and add in Kanban board and search input for voices. That would be cool. But a Kanban board will be maybe the one that we put at last. And maybe we try shiny text from React Bits. Some guy actually said that it's cool. Nice. Well, I think we are good to go, right? Yeah. All right. Some guy said, yeah. Oh, Josh is migrating his blog to Tailwind V4 right now. Nice. All right. Maybe share with me your blog on GitHub. You know my GitHub, right? Let me share with you. Just search me out, follow me, I'll follow you back. This is my GitHub. Right. I put this as a joke, as a loader. And then you can find me there. Look at this. Look how much no lifer I am. So this is it's 29th of December. So on 24, I think I started coding on 24. No, on 18th, and then 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31, 1st of January, 2nd of January, 3rd of January, and then 11. I took this as a week off. And then I came back slowly. And now I have 5 days already that I'm streaming, so I have stuff actually building up. Nice. Alright guys, thank you a lot for watching. Honestly, I have loved these sessions with you, and I really will put all the efforts into actually do the readme file for tomorrow and setting up everything. I will answer a couple of questions right now for people and then go. So yeah, where did you learn React? I learned it by doing. I always say that. Just try to learn as much as you can. How important is GitHub for a first job? It's very important, honestly. You need to know it. You need to know your stuff. Then what? Of course, but I need to start, and I'm thinking about JSON from Udemy. Yeah, you can start from Udemy. Is really good sources. But yeah, the only thing that I don't agree with Udemy is just that they are very long, like 100 hours courses sometimes, or 60 hours courses. Too much, man. I think you can start small with front-end masters. I think they have the best. Better than yourself, so interview. All right, so everyone, wish you all the best, and And let's meet up tomorrow earlier. I will try to stream very early so we can actually have some fun earlier and have some people to join the live stream, right? Thank you a lot, and I really appreciate it for you all to be here all the time. So see you soon, guys, and good night. Bye bye. See you soon.